to Hayls World and whip out your iPhones because I'm about to show you 25 hidden tips and tricks you probably had no idea even existed. Like, check this out. If you open the Photos application and find a picture that you don't necessarily want in your gallery, you can click that share button, scroll down, and you'll see this option that says hide. And if you tap on that, your picture will be removed from the main gallery and placed in a hidden folder. The problem is, if you scroll down under albums, you can actually see the hidden folder right over here, which kind of actually defeats the purpose. But what you can do is head on over to settings, then scroll down until you see photos. Once in there, you'll see the option to toggle off a hidden album, and then you will no longer see that album within your photo app. So now those photos are well and truly hidden, and you can still keep adding to the album. Oh, and also don't forget to wait till the end because I have some more super slick iPhone wallpapers for you guys. Speaking of the Photos application, here is something really cool you can do with a live photo. Once you've found one you really like, go ahead, click that share button and scroll down until you see the option that says use as wallpaper. In here you can then set this as a wallpaper, except set this as your lock screen wallpaper. Now what happens is when you lock your phone, you'll see the wallpaper you just chose, but if you click and hold down, the live photo plays and you basically have an animated lock screen. Then if you create a lot of albums like I do, sometimes you get a pretty random thumbnail like this one, but what you can do is go ahead, click and hold down on the picture you want as a thumbnail and click on Make Key Photo. And now you have a better album thumbnail. Okay, so that's really nifty, but what about all those random screenshots on your iPhone? I don't know about you guys, but I literally have thousands, and if you scroll to the bottom of the album section, you'll see the screenshots album, and then all you do is click select. Make sure you select all of them, and then just click the trash can icon and delete all those random screenshots in one go. Okay, now did you know you actually have a music timer on your iPhone? So say for example you want to have some music playing and eventually have it stop. What you do is play your favorite tracks in Spotify, then head to the clock application and set a timer. Then what you're going to do is click on this when timer ends section, and instead of using a ringtone or notification tone, right at the bottom is this option that says stop playing. And if you select that and then start your timer, you can then go ahead, sit back, relax, and when the timer is up, bam, the music stops playing and there's complete silence. If that's your thing. Then some of you may already know this one, but if you swipe down on the control center and click this little Shazam icon, it'll automatically recognize any music that's playing, which is seriously useful. But what you may not have known about this little Shazam trick is if you play something straight off of your phone, like a YouTube video or Instagram reel for example, and click the Shazam icon, it'll recognize anything that is playing on your phone. I mean, how cool is that? Now I know this one can be a huge frustration for people, and it's when you've got something playing on Spotify and want to take a video, the music automatically stops playing. But if you swipe into the photo mode, then go back to your Spotify application and continue playing your music, you can then click and hold down on the shutter button and the music will continue playing while you take a video. Okay, now let's see how many of you know these quick little hidden features. Let's just say you're scrolling through Instagram or TikTok for days and want to get back to the top of the page. Well, if you click on the time, it'll automatically scroll you right to the top of the page. This works in any application, so if you ever find you just want to scroll right to the top, click the time and you're good to go. Alright, now this one is super useful for saving your parking location. If you click and hold down on the Maps app, you will see the option that says Mark My Location, and just like that, your location has been marked, and if you ever want to get back to it, just click that directions button. For those of you who want extra privacy, if you go to settings and scroll down until you see the privacy section, right in here at the top, you will see tracking. And if you click on that, these are all the applications that are currently tracking all your activities, and you can toggle them off. So this is literally stopping apps from tracking you. By the way, if you're enjoying this video, then hit the subscribe button because we're on the road to 1 million. And if you subbed, I mean, that would be... Oh. On to some seriously cool iMessage tricks, and if you receive a message from someone, did you know you can respond to each individual message using an emoji? You simply click, hold down, drag it onto the message, and drop. You can then go ahead, select another one, and drop it on the other message. And the other person will see it exactly like that. Another really cool thing is if you type out a message but then click and hold down on the send button, you have a bunch of different animation options for the message. So you can choose from these 4 basic message effects, or you can even have screen effects. There are so many different options to choose from, and you can go through them just by swiping left. So whether it's a birthday, celebration, or Valentine's Day, there's pretty much an effect for every one of those, and once you're done, click the send button, and when your contact opens up a message, they'll receive it like this, which is so much fun. Okay, now I cannot believe it, but for the longest time I had no idea this super nifty hidden feature existed, and it is especially useful if you want to hand your phone to someone else. And the trick here is to click your lock button 3 times. This activates a feature called guided access, and these gray boxes are areas that cannot be used at all. So if you hand your phone to someone with guided access on, they'll only be able to stay on that one page, and to turn guided access off, you triple click again, and then you are prompted to enter your phone's PIN. So unless anyone else knows it, they're not accessing the rest of your phone. There are also other options in guided access, like a time limit or adding some extra gray boxes just by drawing on the screen. And if this doesn't work on your phone straight away, it's totally fine. You can just activate it in settings. So once in there, under accessibility, scroll down to the bottom until you see guided access. In here, you'll be able to toggle it on. And once that's done, head back to accessibility, and right over here, you'll see accessibility shortcuts. Make sure guided access is ticked, then Vabam, triple click to activate. Okay, now this feature I've had activated for ages, and it's the LED flash notification light that goes off anytime you get any calls or messages. So this is a really nice way to know if you are still getting notifications, even if your iPhone is on silent. I use this all the time. It's super simple to set up. Under settings in accessibility, scroll down until you see audio/visual. In here, right at the bottom, you'll be able to toggle on LED flash for alerts and also toggle on flash on silent. Now you'll never miss a call or notification. Okay, now here are some sweet Safari tricks that everyone should know. If you're like me and open up your Safari, you probably have a million tabs open already. To get rid of them, it's quite tedious. You have to press that little X button, but there is actually a much easier way. All you do is click and hold down on that tabs icon, and right over here, you'll see the option to close all your tabs in one easy go. Then, if you're surfing the internet or a specific website and want to save all the information, if you click on that share icon, you'll see right over here is this options button. Here, you'll see this PDF option, and this allows you to save the entire web page as a PDF document to your files. So once you've done that, you can open up your Files application, and there is the entire website or search results you just saved. And then again, if you're on a website, this little trick is ridiculously useful. If you take a screenshot and open it up, right at the top, you will see this option that says full page. And what this does is it saves the entire web page as a screenshot. You just click done, and it does prompt you to save it as a PDF document. Unfortunately, not a JPEG, but once it's all saved, you can go ahead, open up your files folder, and right over there is the super long screenshot that you just took. Gestures are always extremely nifty, and here are some awesome ones. If you type out some text but want to undo, simply shake your phone and this pop-up notification appears. You can then shake it again to undo even more, or you can shake it again and you'll have the option to redo the text you just typed out. If you ever want to select a word in a sentence, simply double tap the word, and every single time it'll select it perfectly. To select the entire sentence, triple tap it and you're good to go. You can even use finger gestures by selecting a word, then taking 3 fingers and pinching in on the screen. Like that, it copies the text, and then to paste, just pinch out. And you can just keep on going, pasting more just by pinching out. So next time you want to copy a sentence, don't forget to pinch and paste. absolutely everyone with an iPhone should head into settings and activate this under emergency SOS. What you do is toggle on these two options, then scroll down and make sure countdown sound is also toggled on. Then what happens in future, if ever you're in an emergency, click the lock button 5 times and this alarm will start sounding. In 3 seconds, it'll phone your emergency services, and if you cancel that call, it'll then notify all your emergency contacts. Another great thing to do is bypass certain contacts. So when you put your phone on Do Not Disturb, usually this silences every single call. But if you want specific contacts to still come through, all you do under their details is click the Edit button. Then under Ringtone, make sure to toggle on Emergency Bypass. Click Done, and then in future, anytime your phone is on silent or Do Not Disturb and this person phones you, your phone will ring every time. So, on to some pretty nifty tips you probably didn't know in Control Center. If you're having signal or network issues, toggle on then off airplane mode, and straight away your phone will connect to the nearest cell phone tower. Then if you click and hold down on the torch icon, you can actually adjust the brightness of your phone's torch. There are about 6 different brightness options to choose from, so this is pretty cool, especially for at night when using your torch. If you also click and hold down on the timer icon, you can quick and easily set a timer just by adjusting this dial, clicking the start button, and of course when the timer is up, your buzzer will ring and that's it. As mentioned at the start of the video, I have a bunch of free wallpapers for you guys that you can download on my website haylsworld.com. I will have it linked down below in the description box for you guys, and I really hope you love these. If you do use any as a home screen, be sure to tag me on social media. I would absolutely love to see your home screens, and again, these are completely free. So guys, let me know what you thought of those 25 hidden iPhone tips and tricks down below. But if you enjoyed this video, then don't forget to like and subscribe, or you can check out some of my other videos right over here. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Toodles!